Hello, my name is Brianna Newton. I am a ninth grade physical science teacher here at West Junior High. Today's lesson we'll be talking about velocity and speed. Alright class, so today we're going to be talking about speed and velocity. On the board we have speed. Someone read that definition for me. Go ahead, Liam.
The distance an object travels per unit of time.
Alright, so we have the distance an object travels per unit in time. Speed can be measured by meters per second, miles per hour, feet by minutes, and kilometers by hour, or etc. The formula for speed equals distance over time. Make sure you write that formula on your paper. Speed equals distance over time. All you need to write is the definition and then your formula. Any few more seconds?
No, ma'am.
Okay, be good. Alright, so our first example. So our formula was speed equals distance over time. Our example says, suppose you ran 2 kilometers in 10 minutes. With what speed did you run? Alright, so somebody tell me which one is our speed? Which one is our distance? 2 kilometers. Sorry. 2 kilometers. Wow. Here. 2 kilometers. This is our distance. Alright, and what's my time? 10. Alright, so you can put S equal, then do D equal, and then T equal. Write that on your paper. Alright, so first you need to do is plug in the values you already have. We have our distance and we already have our time, right? So D equals 2 kilometers and T equals 10 minutes. Alright, so our formula is S equals D over T. So we're going to plug in our formula, and our D is what? 2 kilometers, right? So you have 2 kilometers over 10 minutes. So you're going to divide 2 divided by 10 in your calculator. Yes, so we got 0.2, right? You should have 0.2 kilometers per minute. Do everybody understand? So the first thing you need to do is find what your S, look at your form, look at your problem, and first you're gonna find out what your distance is. You have your distance, you have your time, or if you have your speed. We good to move on? Alright. Next one, we have sound travels 34 meters per second through dry air. If a lightning bolt strikes the ground 2 kilometers away from you, how long will it take for the sound to reach you? So, write our T equals S, do our T, S, and D on your paper. In this case, we have our speed given to us and we have our distance given to us, right? So our formula is going to change. This time we're trying to find our time. So you're going to go distance times, first we got to change our distance. Our distance is not in meters, so we're going to have to change 2 kilometers to meters. In order to do that, what we got to do? Picket what? The picket fence. How many kilometers in 1 meter? What you think? 1,000. 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters. So you cross out your kilometers and you have your 1,000 meters. We multiply across the top or divide? Or add? Multiply. So you do 2 times what? 1,000 and you get 2,000 meters. Alright, in order for us to find our time, we're going to have to multiply our speed times our distance, okay? So, on your paper, write T equals S, D times S. I'm gonna scratch that because it's a little confusing. We're gonna do, no, I'm sorry, not D times S, D over S. I apologize, y'all. D over S. Sorry. T equals D over S. So you're gonna go 2,000 meters over 343 meters per second. So your formula is T equals D over S, and you get 2,000 meters over 343 meters per second. What y'all get?
5.8 seconds.
5.83 seconds. Alright, on y'all paper, on the side, I want y'all to write these formulas down. To find your distance, you're gonna go speed times your time. Okay, on the side. So put D equals speed times your time. And then you have, if you're trying to find your speed, you're gonna go D over T, distance divided by your time. If you're trying to find your time, you're gonna go distance divided by your speed. And then for velocity, it's gonna be D over T, the same as your speed. But your answer is gonna have to have the direction at the end of the answer. Let me know when everybody get it. Well, put your pencils down when you get it on your paper. Alright. So next we're gonna talk about, before we go to velocity, does everybody understand speed?
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright. Next we're gonna talk about the types of speed. You have your average speed and then you have your instantaneous speed. All you need to do is write the definition. So your average speed is the total distance traveled divided by the total time you traveled. So for example, it says if I'm driving to Clemson to watch the national championship football team, it is a total of 300 miles from my house, which means it takes me 5 hours to get there. So I will take 300 and divide it by 5. 300 is my distance and 5 hours is my time, and I'm going to get 60 miles per hour. Then my instantaneous speed is the speed at any given point, what shows up on the, shows up on your speedometer, which means that when you're traveling, you get your speedometer, if it reads 70 miles per hour, that is your instantaneous speed at that given point. So the average is the distance traveled divided by the total time to get your average speed, and your instantaneous speed is the speed that shows up on your speedometer when you're driving. So what's my average speed?
60 miles per hour.
Like, what's the definition?
Distance traveled divided by total time.
Yes, so your total distance traveled divided by the total time traveled.